Hey y'all, it's your girl Mika of Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. In this all signs reading, we'll be going from Aries and we'll go all the way to Pisces. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so the messages in this reading could resonate for your past, your present, or your future. Also, the roles can be reversed in this reading, so take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. If you don't know your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, check out the link down below in the description box because there could be a message in any of those natal chart placements just for you. All right, y'all ready? Let's get into it. Hey, hey, hey. How y'all doing? Thank you guys so much for joining me again on another live. And on this one, we're going to do a classic but goodie. We're going to do a you versus them spread. So welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming again. And if you're here, say hello. I think some people are still getting off work or getting wrapped up, getting dinner ready, getting the kids settled. And as you guys know, I have a little extra time on my hands during summertime. So why not start these lives off just a tad bit early, but not too early because I know people are busy. But I'm excited because I get to try out a brand new deck. Yay. And this is a cool deck. Look at that. Fancy smancy. Wouldn't you agree? All right, so we're going to go from Aries all the way to Pisces, just as we stated in the intro. And do know that on Friday, y'all, I'm giving away 3 mystery prizes to 3 lucky subscribers on this channel. If you have not submitted your entry, listen now, y'all. If you have not submitted your entry, you have until tomorrow at midnight. That's where you're going to submit it. I just dropped it into the live chat for those watching live. If you have not submitted your entry for the 3 giveaway, the 3 prizes, mystery prize giveaway, please do so. I get so many amazing subscribers that watch me. Some of you guys have been here since day one, and some of you guys come on just about every single time I go live. And I really want to show you guys the love and support is greatly appreciated. So you deserve something free. But I need people to sign up for this stuff. So if you don't sign up, you don't qualify. It is free to enter, free to win. You must be subscribed to the channel. And the way it'll work, it'll be a spin it to win it type deal. So your name will go on a Wheel of Fortune type deal, and we're going to spin it live or record it. I haven't decided how I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be a spin it to win it. It's gonna be totally random. You guys are gonna see it, so that way you can't say, oh, Mika just pick her favorite subscribers. No, I let it just do its thing now, but you got to sign up. Because some of you guys really deserve something free from me. So there you go. And then, of course, at the end of the month, I will be announcing the free personal reading giveaway. So there you go. So yeah, a lot of free stuff this month. Exciting month of June, because a year ago I launched this channel, and this is my way of just saying thank you, thank you, thank you for getting me all the way to almost 32K. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Man, I can't begin to talk about how exciting it is. And I'll go into depth a little bit about the journey when we do the spin it to win it for those that want to catch it. But you don't have to be present to win. When you do sign up, you include your email, and I will give you further information on how to obtain your prize when you actually win whatever you win. Okay. So there you go. And don't forget, guys, this is a general reading. So if you would like for me to look closer at your situation, personals are always the way to go. Information for those interested in getting a personal, that's where you'll find it in the description box below. I see we got a couple of you guys already in the building waiting for your reading. I see that we have the most famous. mod of them all, Miss Lisa. We also have T Rose that came on earlier. She's also very famous here on this channel. I think T Rose had to step away, but Miss Lisa's here to kind of help you guys navigate through the chats. And we also have Miss Delaney. She's been hanging out with me a little bit today. Good to see you again, love. We got Julie waiting for the Aries read, showing her love for Team Aries. Woo woo. And we got Nancy here saying hey to everybody. Nita, Kita. What do I call you, Nita, girl? What am I saying? Kita. I'm giving you a whole nother name. Woo, let me slow my roll. We got beautiful Kita showing love to everybody in the chat. And we have Honey popping on in. Honey, it's been a minute. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Miss Shay in this thing. Hey, girl. She's waiting for Aries as well. So if you haven't said hey, don't hesitate, guys, throughout the reading today. It's going to be exciting to see what you guys' thoughts are as the messages come through. I don't control the reading. I don't control the messages. I'll probably do story time tomorrow because it's been a day. Let me just say that it's been a day. And all I'm going to say is I don't control the messages. And sometimes people don't like the messages that come out, but I can't control them. And, you know, when we do these readings, they are what they are. So it is what it is. Any tarot reader will tell you we're just the messenger. And that's all we are. We're the messenger of the energy. All right, we're going to first start off with Team Aries. Let's get into it. Just a general energy check-in of your current love situation. Oh, Kita's laughing at me. She's like, nah, nah. I don't know why I say Nita. Nita. Now, I do have a relative named Anita. So maybe that's why I was coming. Maybe it's something going on with her. I might have to check on her for that name to come out, Nita. All right. All right, Aries, let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the current situation surrounding Aries and the person that Aries is currently connected to in love and romance. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Page of Wands. The person that you're currently connecting to, Aries, I would say you and this person have a lot of history together, okay? And what I'm getting is the history is not so good, okay? The history is not so good. It could be because this person was not being upfront and honest with you about a lot of things, keeping a lot of things secret, hidden, under wraps. And whenever I get the Seven of Swords, obviously, we think about deception, betrayal, but more so, I'm getting this person snuck away from this relationship because of the trauma that they've caused in this relationship. This is someone that's regretful for sneaking away. Yeah, I think this person would say, I regret leaving my Aries. Mm. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, they did so because they were being quite selfish. They didn't really want to give too much of themselves, give too much of their resources, give too much of what they had because they thought you would take advantage of them. So I'm getting someone that was scared that you would take advantage of them, of what they had. Even if you may say, Mika, this person didn't hardly have nothing. I don't know what this means for this person, but it does mean something to them. Yeah, with the Five of Swords in the reverse, There's been a lot of overthinking about you guys in this situation and the way they showed up in the past. And I'm getting this person is having a lot of issues with how they showed up in the relationship. For some of you guys, this person could have a legal past or have some legal issues going on in their energy with this Eight of Swords, or this could just be karma playing out in this person's life. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, I think this person really needs to make a decision. I think they are, but they're overwhelmed. Notice all these pentacles in this person's energy. It tells me like money, career, finances could have been something very important to this person. And they put that above love. But the truth is, no matter how they showed up, I think right now they see you as their happily ever after. That's why the regret with the Ten of Cups underneath the deck, they see you as their happily ever after. I want to look further in this person before I get into your energy, Aries. I want to look at what it was the change of heart for this person. The High Priestess in reverse. This person has hidden for a very long time all these feelings. The fact that they really did have feelings for you, but they were rejecting your love, rejecting these feelings. They didn't really want to surrender to this connection. And why was that? Because they could have had someone else, this Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, they could have had a third party involved that they were entertaining that was, you know, a passionate connection. They thought that's what they wanted, but only to find out that's not what they wanted. So they kind of pushed you away to go towards this third party, not really wanting this third party. Now they're realizing that and want to come back to you. Now, I think we've gotten a very similar message with this Aries before. But I'm also getting this Hangman in the reverse underneath the deck to the Devil in reverse. One of the biggest issues this person has is their stubborn energy. I'm getting they're stuck in their ways in a lot of things that they do. And it took for them to go to this third party for them to recognize your true beauty, your true nature, on what you really bring to the table. I want to look at your side real quick, Aries, to see if this is your reading. A lot of times that'll tell it, right? What is this King of Wands? Wheel of Fortune reverse. See, the problem you have with this person, Aries, is exactly my same problem. You feel like if you were to go towards this relationship, it would be too risky. You feel like this would be a bad decision. You've thought a lot about it. You spent time thinking about it. You really ruminated about it. You've had conflicting thoughts about it, and you've come to the conclusion that you can't really take the steps to go towards this right now with the Two of Wands in reverse. But the funny thing is, you still are passionate about this person. It's almost like you're keeping this secret to yourself. Let's see, why is Aries kind of hiding their true attraction for this person? Okay, because the tower keeps falling. Every time that you give to this person in this situation, this person continues to let you down. Every time. Wouldn't you agree, Aries? Every time you give to this situation, this person lets you down, disappoints you. And no matter how much you really care about this person, the truth is you can't keep giving to a situation and keep failing. I'm getting it's been a repeated cycle of failure. Every time you try to be patient with this person, be patient with the process, you just can't get ahead. And notice this butterfly is in this card here, and I think this speaks of you transforming. It's an energy of transformation and growth. So I think what we're looking at is this person's next action is trying to explore to see what they can do here to get what they want. Yeah. But you have firm boundaries. This Queen of Swords, I think, is your energy. They want to go towards you, but your boundaries are up. So with this King of Swords in reverse, this person is definitely upset about that. And they could definitely be disappointed, upset, and feeling like things may not go as planned. So give me some more on what they actually plan to do. I don't see a lot of action here. Okay, we have 10 of Cups again and the King of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this is a warning message, Aries, for those that need the warning. If you were to go towards this person, the truth of the matter is this person will definitely go into this relationship out of fear of losing you, but they won't fully surrender to the connection. But the King of Swords in reverse, this is like manipulative energy because they're still trying to get information and kind of see where you stand with the Page of Swords. Before they can actually surrender, they need to know that they can trust you and that things can work out. If they don't get that, then they're going to assume that it's not worth it. Yeah. So this is their secret agenda with the moon here. You know, the moon is about secrets, illusions, which is that's exactly it. That's the illusion. They're going to give the illusion they want a relationship. They're going to do right by you this time, but they just need to see where you stand. So what is the advice for Aries if this is their reading? Get out of your head. I think a lot of you guys are going to overthink this with the Eight of Swords to the Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't overthink this. Your energy is coming across as very scattered and all over the place. And I think you need to look at what is actually working and what's not working. If this person doesn't show you a team effort, then it's not worth it. Does that make sense? You want someone who's going to show up for you and be there. So just keep your eyes peeled if you're an Aries that wants to try this thing out. Some of you guys are done. I know a lot of guys are done, but some of you guys definitely do want to give it a shot. But it's up to you. The person that you're connecting to could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Got a lot of water. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Also got Taurus and Scorpio. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. Let me know if it resonates, y'all. All right, y'all, we're moving this thing along. Next, we have Taurus. And like I say, a lot of you guys may be busy, trying your best to get settled after a busy day, which is understandable. Thank you guys for submitting your entries for the giveaway. I see some of you guys went ahead and submitted. So great. The announcement will be on Friday. Tomorrow's the last day. Kiona's here. Locapucci's here. Uh-oh, tornado warning in your area in Ohio. Oh my gosh. Be safe, Locapucci. Wow. That's scary. Are you going to come back, Delaney? Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming. All right, Taurus, you're next. Yay. Yeah, don't forget to submit your entries. Thank you, Delaney. I got yours. All right, let's do this. Hey, Ashley. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Taurus and the person connected to Taurus in love and romance at this time. All right, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. We have the Hangman. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Towards your person that you're connecting to is giving off the energy of someone that doesn't quite know what they want. They could be off exploring other options to kind of figure it out, with the Hermit here clarifying the Page of Wands in reverse. But some of them are contemplating a new start with someone else, as well as kind of contemplating coming towards you. Yeah, whoever this Queen of Wands is an interference in this connection at this time. And underneath the deck with the Six of Wands, I really do feel like this person really just needs more time to figure out what they want. So you know this is your reading because this person could have been somebody that got a lot of attention from a lot of people, right? They can be popular, they could be a celebrity, or they can just get a lot of attention from a lot of people. Like they could be very attractive, something like that. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, like the pressure's on. They got to choose somebody, something. All right, let me get some energy about this Queen of Wands. Tell me about this Queen of Wands, Spirit. This other third party. Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything serious between these two. It looks like just a fling or a hookup, something casual. Even if this person, some of you guys may say, oh, well, this person's in another relationship. I don't see anything really taking off with this other third party other than just something casual. It looks like your person doesn't really want them. It doesn't look like your person really wants anything serious at all. They just come across as someone that just likes their freedom and likes attention from others. Now, you with this Hangman to the Seven of Wands, I think you're really thinking about the reasons why you should protect yourself from this individual. But I'm curious to see why you feel that way. Let's see. Why the Hangman? Okay. Some of you guys are having a hard time letting go of this person, but you feel like you can't surrender to it. You need to protect yourself from it. Because, I guess it's attraction there. There's a heavy attraction energy associated with you, Taurus, and this person you're connecting to. I want to see what does Taurus want with this person? Your energy is kind of unclear. Okay, Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups. If you could make this relationship work, secretly, that's what you would want. But you're not being unrealistic about how this person operates because you recognize that this relationship can be quite the burden to deal with to get to this Ten of Cups. So in your defense, Taurus, you want to try to give this person a chance, but you don't know if you can. And it's coming from a space of fear, fear of losing this person, fear of being alone. With the Seven of Swords, I think, the biggest issue is you feel guilty, just loving on yourself, giving to yourself. You want this person. I mean, so many ways to say it. You just want this person. Let's get to the bottom line. You want this person. All right, but it doesn't look like this person's focused on you. Because even with this Queen of Cups in the reverse to this King of Pentacles in the reverse, it seems like a very selfish individual that's not open to love. Well, let's ask, what does this person want with Taurus then? I think we asked that earlier. I still don't. The Star and Judgment in reverse. They don't know. They don't know if they want this to work or not. All right, what advice do we have for Taurus? This is a very confusing reading. Y'all have to let me know, Taurus, if this resonates with you. This is a very strange energy to understand. I don't get it. I have no idea what this is about. What advice do we have for Taurus? Three of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. You can't work with someone with someone you can't trust. And I think you're working in a loveless relationship, working on a loveless relationship. And that has to be very clear of what you're doing. Spirit's urging you to start loving on yourself with the Ace of Cups in reverse and not really get to this. Because it's the responsible thing to do with the Knight of Pentacles. You got to take your time with yourself. I don't know if any Tauruses resonate with this, but Spirit, tell me, what does Taurus need to know about this? I don't know. I don't know if y'all resonate with this. Y'all not saying nothing. Yeah, it just keeps saying the same thing. Knight of Pentacles. Be responsible. Take your time to move away from this. I mean, it's not really serving you. Yeah, death. I mean, you can't make it up. It keeps telling me the same thing, Taurus, different ways. Like, be responsible and kind of be in this cycle. It's not serving you. All right. That's what I have for you. This could be a definitely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, a lot of fire. I got Virgo here. Got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the main energies there. And Aquarius. I think I had the star somewhere in there. All right. We're moving along. Some of you guys may have already ended the cycle, but I guess whoever's watching or will be watching the reading, they needed that message. So there you go. Hey, Debbie. All right, Gemini, you're next. Oh, I don't know how I'm sitting, y'all. My back is killing me. Oh, man. All right, there we go. We got somebody who resonated with that Taurus read. Who was that? Miss Angie J. Thank you, Miss Angie J, for letting me know. Everybody else was quiet in the chat. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just talking to myself. I feel like I'm usually pretty good with it, but hey, sometimes I may miss. But thank you for letting me know it did resonate. And I'm sorry, Taurus, you had to receive such bad news. When you love someone, it sucks when they just can't get right. It really does. But that's what I got. All right, Gemini's next. Any Geminis in the room? Any Geminis? Ashley said she's listening and she can relate also. Okay. All right, cool, cool. All right, Taurus. Good, good, good. Okay. Okay. All right, let's do the Gemini read. Gemini, Gemini. That vape on me representing for Gemini. And we have Interfectus 99 here for the Gemini read. All right, Gemini. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Gemini in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Gemini and their person at this time? We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, Gemini. One thing is for sure, Gemini, that you do need to know. This person is definitely in their head. Okay. They're definitely in their head about this situation. Could be connecting to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting Pisces. I'm also getting Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, because I accidentally said Pisces, possible Pisces. But what this person's in their head about is the fact that they messed up. This person feels like they shouldn't have played these mental games with you, mental mind games with you, because it kind of backfired. And now they're the ones kind of, experiencing some mental turmoil. They could be going a little crazy because they feel like they broke your heart. hmm They feel like they broke your heart and they're heartbroken. And with the strength card here, it's going to take a lot of strength for this person to have the ability to make it right. Give me more on this Three of Swords. What is that about? Yeah, to make it right. Death in reverse. I'm getting a lot of mental head games and mind games this person played. That's what they're thinking about and how it just didn't really help the relationship. So you with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you look at this person as a bad investment. You are very scared of giving your love, giving your emotions, and emotionally investing in this. You feel like if you were to give your heart to this situation, it would be a big risk that you would lose. And I'm getting you're just not emotionally fulfilled by this person anymore. At one time when you were invested in it, it just disappointed you. What about this relationship disappointed Gemini? The fact that this relationship never worked out, it was just a disappointment. Ten of Cups in reverse is about that happily ever after being an illusion. This person sold a dream. And you're realizing that maybe your expectations were too high for this person at the end of the day. It's just disappointing because when you see a vision and you work on creating the vision to your reality and only realize that, damn, this person is not it. It's disheartening. Yeah. So with the King of Pentacles, to the Six of Pentacles in reverse, your person really is coming across as quite selfish in their intentions moving forward in this relationship. And you say, well, Mika, what do you mean by selfish? Well, it looks like this person doesn't really want love. They really just want what you have to offer. So this can be an opportunist, a moocher. This can be someone that just comes in and uses you. And you're like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's not going to happen around here. Yeah, Ineffective says this definitely resonates. And Q says 100% for Gemini. Yeah, that's not going to happen around here. I ain't got to pull no cards for you, Gemini, because I already know what's up. I already know that is a no. This person's not doing that. Mm-mm. All right, so let's see. What advice do we have for Gemini on this, Spirit? What advice do you have for Gemini? All right. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Continue to move towards your healing. Continue to, work on getting to a better space. Don't let this situation keep you down, and know that you're always going to be faced with this person challenging you to come in and keep taking from you, but they've taken enough. And for some of you guys, your finances can be impacted, your mental, your spiritual, your heart, all of these things, whatever this person just took, it's all going to come back to you. Just continue to go on that path of healing and focusing on what you want moving forward. I think for so long, Gemini, you really put a lot of focus on making this person happy, that you didn't really think a lot about what you wanted, right? So don't continue to self-sabotage yourself by not going inward and loving on yourself, putting yourself as a priority. It may come across as being quite stubborn. To some, they may look at it as being selfish, but who cares? Stay focused on your own agenda. That's what I'm getting. And go another direction with the Page of Wands in the reverse underneath the deck. All right, that's what I have for you. I hope that reading resonates for you, Gemini. I think a couple of Geminis watching live agrees. Next, we have Cancer. Any Cancerians in the room? Any Cancerians? Yeah, Q agrees, says, no, I lost myself. Healing in progress. Thank you, Mika. Absolutely. Very good. So yeah, Spirit is definitely agreeing with you, Q. Continue that healing journey. You are going to do just fine. You're on your way. Always make yourself a priority here on out, even if it's in the name of love, Man, such a sad, sad love story. Yeah. But love is reciprocal, right? Love is reciprocal, guys. Always remember that. You got to be a two-way street. Hey, Brandy. All right, we got a new mod, and it's Miss Keita. So, Keita, if you don't want the job, let me know, love. You always come to my readings, and I trust you with that role. So, if you would like to be a mod for the channel, there you go. Much love, boo. Much love. If not, just let me know. I'll turn it off. All right, Cancerians, let's roll. Hey, Bree. All right, let's do this. Hey, Patricia. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancerians. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person and the situation surrounding Cancer in love and romance. Who is this person connected to Cancer, and what is that situation? Okay, we got the Temperance in the reverse. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Cancer, your person's not okay. Okay. Your person's not doing too well. I'm going to just say that. Cancer, your person's not doing too well. And the reason why they're not doing too well is because this person really wants to manifest a new beginning with you, but it's not a stable offer. And the reason why it's not stable is because they don't have much to offer. They know that they don't have a good investment that they're handing you. Let's see, why is it such a bad offer? It's like a breadcrumb offer I'm getting, but it's something tied to it that's not very healthy. What is that, Spirit, that I'm missing? Okay, Six of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. They don't know if they want to be fair. Mhm. Some of them don't even know how to be fair to you. That's what I'm also getting. How do I be a fair partner? How do I give Cancer what Cancer needs to be given? They don't know how to do that. And it could have a lot to do with maturity. This person isn't mature enough to give you what you deserve. And so the responsibility that's tied to giving you what you deserve is a little bit of a challenge for this person. Now, you Cancer, you may say, now, Mika, it's not that hard. It's not rocket science. I just need this person to treat me right. And I would tell you you're right. But the part that you're missing, Cancer, is that this person is a little bit on the immature side, okay? So with the Five of Swords in the reverse to the Seven of Wands in the reverse in your energy, I think that you're recognizing that it's an ongoing battle of you constantly having to defend yourself, constantly having to get this person to understand the error of their ways. I need you to do this and not that. I need you to do this and not that. And it's like, am I talking to a 5-year-old or am I talking to a grown person now? You know, it's like, come on, man. Come on, girl. Get your life together. And you're getting quite exhausted with this. That's what I'm getting. You don't trust this person to change. You don't trust this situation getting better. You're holding on to the trauma and the thoughts of what has happened in the past. You know what this person is about because you've seen it for yourself. And what you have not seen is the change. The change is necessary. So when it comes to the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, what are you supposed to do with that? You know what I'm saying? What are you supposed to do with someone that's giving you breadcrumbs? That's what you feel like. Someone that just gives up on a relationship or gives you very bare minimum, doesn't give you a reciprocal experience. And so that point, you feel like, well, what's the point of me giving to it, you know? And this has probably been the big argument you've had with this person. I need you to give more. Give me more, show me more, be there for me. And this person has all the excuses in the book. So for many of you Cancerians, you have decided to move on with your life, move on from the situation. And this person feels like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose my Cancer, but oof, this is a lot of work to try to convince Cancer to take me back. Oh man, I don't know. Let's see. What about it is so hard for this person, Spirit? They just keep talking about how hard it is. Okay, because Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. They know you deserve better. They definitely know you deserve better. You know, they want to just try to play dumb so they don't have to do the work. It seems like a very lazy energy of someone that just expects you to always give to them, for them to constantly be a part of the experience of what you can offer them, and them doing the bare bone minimum. You know the type of person that goes into a relationship with you and they have a great experience in the relationship. All the while you're sitting back and you're suffering in silence because you're not getting the type of experience that you seek in the relationship. So what do they plan to do? Continue to take their time. They feel like that's the wise thing to do. Take my time in unraveling all these things that Cancer want. I really want to see what is about it is hard. Give me some more about what else is hard. Yeah. They know what you want. The Hangman is here. What's hard is seeing things from your perspective. They see that you want this, you want that. Well, dang, I don't feel like doing all that. You know, Cancer, I don't feel like doing all that. But I can flirt with you a little, Page of Cups. I can, you know, I can show you an apology. I can say I'm sorry. I can do this, that. I can do a little bit of some because that's my comfort zone. Hmm. Yeah. Patricia said, not playing over here. Your laziness will get you replaced. Correct. Yeah. So what advice do we have for Cancer in this, Spirit? What advice? Three of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. The advice is for you to go into solitude because this is going to stress you out. I think some of you guys have realized that this is a very stressful situation, that if you stay in it, you're going to continue to put yourself in a predicament where you're going to keep giving more and more and more and get the shorter end of the stick. Like, this is something that you're going to continue to not trust, and you can't build a relationship on the foundation of no trust. And I feel like this person has made you feel like you can't trust that they'll change or they'll do better, or, you know, or give more or whatever this is. And Spirit's warning you like you're not going to see much change from this person because they just move their ass. Yeah. Brandy says, yep, don't like the one-sided relationship. They want to be in control of the connection. Rather be single than be played. Correct. And I feel like that's something that Cancer needs to understand, that a relationship is a two-way street. And for some of those cancers that have broke away from this, good for you. You probably feel better. You feel like, well, if I can do bad, I can do bad all by myself. Yeah, yeah, I don't blame you. The person that you could be connecting to could be a lot of fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, I got air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yep. All right. That's what we got. Let me know if it resonates. Bree says, Mika, girl, that damn Sag reading today was everything. She said she had to pull over from driving. No lie. Wow. That's awesome. I love it when that happens. I'm glad you didn't get hurt. But I love it when it resonates and it hits hard. That means it was definitely meant for you. And I'm so glad that you got something from it because that's why I'm here. Definitely. Yep. Yep. Patricia says, yep, I can do bad. I can do good by myself. Okay, absolutely. Yes. Instead of bad, good. I like that. I like that. Absolutely. But yeah, if you're in that relationship situation, Cancer definitely can feel like, woo, this is too much. But this person's making it too much. It's not that hard. Ugh, it's so frustrating. Leos are next. For those that didn't check it out, I did Saggy and Capricorn earlier today, and also did a collective read recording if you guys want to check that out as well. Do we have any mighty, mighty Leos in the room? Any Leos? All right, Leo, let's roll. Let's see what we got. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Leo in love and romance at this time. What is the situation surrounding Leo? All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Six of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody that I feel really wants to get your attention, Leo, but they don't really have the motivation right now to come forward and show up for you. And the reason why is because this person is being very lazy. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse kind of speaks to someone that's just kind of like sitting back, taking their time, procrastinating. I'll talk to Leo another day, it'll be okay. At some point I'll do it. Just someone that just doesn't really put forth the work or effort. And when I clarify that, I got the Page of Cups in reverse, and it's a result of fear and insecurity. This person is also coming across as someone that needs to always have someone in their energy, very codependent. So they could also be having a third party that they're tied to at this time as well. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Yeah, they could be busy with that Queen of Wands. It could be somebody that they work with, or they have decided to have some type of connection with of some sort. With the Page of Wands in the reverse underneath the deck, when it comes to this person's feelings for this, I really feel like this person is trying to get away from this Queen of Wands. I don't think they really want to be with this third party. Why is that? Why is that, Spirit? Because we have the Moon and we have the Knight of Pentacles. I'm getting they really want to be with you, but they also feel that there's been a lot of tension between you guys at this point. So it's going to be hard to revive this from the dead. I'm getting on this person's behalf. They could have played a lot of games with you, like head games and mind games. They could be keeping tabs on you, sending you messages on social accounts. They could be doing a lot of different things that I feel really speak to someone who is playing a lot of games with you to get your attention and say, hey, I want a relationship with you, but doing it in a very slick way. So let me see, what is this person's intentions when it comes to Leo anyway? What do they really want? This person is all over the place. Okay, Knight of Swords, they want to message you. But with the Page of Wands in the reverse, it almost seems like they want to message you, but be on the air of caution. And that is because this person is concerned. Concerned that you may not want them. So am I getting someone that wants to actually start another relationship from the jump when they reach out? No, I'm getting someone that wants to dip their toes into the pond and just kind of see like, hey, Leo, do you still like me? Leo, will you say something? Leo. Yeah, but the goal honestly is to, of course, be in a relationship, but they're going to sneak their way on in there. Why does this person feel like they have to do this? I think it has a lot to do with they don't know if they want to be single. If they don't know if they want their freedom, or if you want your freedom, or if they want to be in a relationship with you. So they need to kind of know where you stand. Yeah. They're not satisfied with these other options. So you would be the option they want to go toward. If this person has this third party, like we talked about, they're not satisfied with this third party. If your person's not in a relationship, but they're entertaining other people, they're not satisfied with these other people. So here they come back to you to see, hey, is it all good? Can I come on back? That's where it's at. Hey, okay. What is this Knight of Wands? This is you, Leo, Knight of Wands. I think you're very overwhelmed by this situation. Like there's been so much that's occurred between you two to the point where you don't even know if you can invest in this anymore. It almost feels like the energy of a Leo that says, I can't trust it. I've gone back and forth and outweigh the pros and cons of being back in this relationship, only to come to the conclusion that it's just not going to work. So I need to go towards what will work. And it's not this person. Yeah, you feel like this is a deceiver, a liar, a cheater. So you're going to respectfully sneak away. Hey, Charlene. Yeah. And you're definitely going to defend your position. I feel like this person's put you through hell and back. That's why you kind of feel like I have to just vacate the premises. With the Six of Wands here to the Tower in the reverse, what you do need to know is that even if this person has to do things that I would say are not on the up and up, Leo, they would do that in order to try to get your attention. And when I say on the not on the up and up, I'm talking about whatever this person has done before to ruin this relationship. They're not changing. They still haven't learned the karmic lessons. This person doesn't know how to just take a break, really reflect and deal with the issues. This person just kind of, I feel like, goes from person to person and never really commits fully to anybody. So what does this person want to accomplish with Leo? Like, I'm still not getting it, Spirit. All right, 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. And then the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Notice there's a snake in this card. You see that? Surrounding the pentacles. And 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is like somebody that is like hoarding your energy. They're not necessarily, I'm getting, wanting to commit to you, but they don't want to lose you. That's what I'm getting. It's like, I got to hold on to Leo. Even if I got to be sly and slick and deceptive to keep Leo in my energy. And why do they want to do that? Because they want your attention. This is someone that likes to get the attention from you. They like to be pursued. They like to be admired. But I'm not getting someone that really wants a relationship, though. It's almost like they kind of just want their freedom. They like to run around. Yeah, 10 of Swords in reverse. They just can't let go of the past issues and traumas. That's why whatever y'all went through, they can't let you go. I'm going to just say that. I'm not going to keep going on and on. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, Leo. I don't think no Leos are on the live, but that's what I have for you, Leo. Could be connecting to a lot of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of water, a lot of earth. That's the main energies. Then we have Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. All right. That's what I have for Leo. All right, y'all. Y'all so quiet tonight. We're going to roll to Virgo. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. Oops. There we go. Virgo's next. Any Virgos in the room? Virgo, Virgo. Any Virgos? So yeah, I washed my hair, y'all, before the live. And you know, after you wash your hair, you get like that nice energizing feeling. And then once you come off of that, like stepping out of the shower and feeling energized, then you start feeling like, ah, I'm so relaxed now. I'm ready to just go lay down. My hair is still wet, but I'm trying to let it air dry. For those that don't know African American hair, it's always a good idea to kind of like not put so much heat on it. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to let it naturally air dry. But if y'all don't start talking to me, I'm gonna fall asleep. I see some of y'all coming into the live now. Hey, Estatin's here, Vaughn's here, Jen's here, Tammy, and Debbie. Hey, y'all. Hello, hello. All right, Virgo, let's do this. It is so refreshing. You feel like just refreshed, like woo, like a newborn baby or something. I don't know how to describe it, especially for African American hair, because unlike, you know, other races, we don't wash our hair on a regular basis. So when you finally get all that stuff and gook out of your head and you scratch your scalp real good, it's like, ah, so nice. Yes, yes, nothing like it. But the worst part about the hair is tackling it after. You got to, of course, roll it, sit under the dryer, or be like me, blow dry it and then flat iron it. And you guys seen my hair. So I do my hair myself. And it's a process, y'all. Ooh, it's a process. All right, Virgo, let's get to your read. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's currently connected to Virgo in love and romance. What is the situation surrounding Virgo and their person? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. We have the Lovers in the reverse. And then I have the Fool in the reverse. Okay. This is somebody, Virgo, that I feel like is scared, really scared to come towards you. And it's out of a lot of pride and ego. This person knows that they have caused you a lot of pain, a lot of injustice. They have not been fair to you, and they're kind of hiding. It's like throwing their rock and hiding their hand. That's the energy I'm getting. But this is somebody that's still attracted to you and still wants to come towards you. Why the King of Wands? Yeah. The problem is, it's the fact that they know they messed up. So coming towards you is definitely going to be a challenge. So I'm also hearing it's a risky thing. It's a very risky thing going towards this Virgo. What about this makes it so risky? Mm. Because they know that you really want the Ten of Cups and they have to come correct or don't come at all. And that's the part right there where they're going to fall short and they're like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Debbie says, yeah, this is resonating already. Ugh. Now, you, Virgo, with the Lovers in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. Oh, this person really gives you a headache. This whole relationship just gives you a headache. And the issue that you're having is the fact that this person doesn't want to commit, doesn't want to come correct, doesn't want to surrender. And it doesn't really feel like this is a relationship that can be trusted. In your eyes, how can I trust somebody that's not coming correct? So yeah, with the Two of Swords in reverse, you feel very overwhelmed, like mentally. It's draining you. It's giving you a headache, like I say. Okay. So a lot of you guys, though, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, Virgo, you're Gucci by yourself. You're focusing on yourself. You're loving yourself. You're enjoying this alone time. I'm getting a lot of Virgos that's feeling actually more at peace alone. But when it comes to this relationship, like mentally, you're like, what made it so hard for this person? You have so many questions. Like, why is this person doing this? Why are they treating me like this? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Why can't they just surrender and give me all the things that I have asked them to do to make this relationship work? And you know what? If they can't do it, I can. I'm going to just give it to myself. That's where a lot of you Virgos are at with it. So with the Fool in the reverse to the Star, This person is scared. They're scared that you're going to become out of their reach. And a lot of them also feel like they don't have much to offer you anyway. They're a page. And when you're talking about a page of pentacles, you're talking about a very small offer, like a breadcrumb, like a hey, I really respect you, Virgo. I really want you, Virgo, but I don't have a lot to give you, Virgo. And that is also holding them back as well, too. This person may lie to you and not tell you about a third party. Some of you guys may know about this, but they don't really want to work on things with this third party anymore. They actually want to go towards you. You got the Emperor card here. You're the person that they actually want to focus on, not this third party. If there is a third party, for some of you, it's not an actual person. It can be them dating around. So, what do they really want with Virgo anyway? Like, give me the one card and what they want with Virgo. Knight of Wands. There we go. This is the big issue I feel like a lot of you Virgos have is this person's all over the place. They're very much inconsistent. For some of you guys, they could have been a player. And it's because they're very insecure. This is somebody that's not moving in a lot of confidence. And so that's why, this person engages in the third party or third parties in plural for some of you guys because they don't have the confidence to come towards you, Virgo. They know that you want something real, substantial, and this person may not feel like they're equipped to give you that. And so it's much easier, you know how that goes, for them to be that Knight of Wands. Even though it's in them, they can be that Emperor if they wanted to, but they don't want to. And then as energy fluctuates, they go from pages to knights. Then they're like underneath the deck. Well, I could be this Emperor if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't want to. And that's crazy. That's crazy work. I'm also getting this person is a character, like they fluctuate. Like you may have noticed in the relationship dynamic, like some days are coming across very mature, very solid, and the next they just do really immature, reckless type stuff. And you're like, what the heck is wrong with you? Very inconsistent in how they show up in relationships too, as well. What advice we have for Virgo on this? With the Seven of Swords in reverse, don't play yourself. Don't sell yourself short on this. I think a lot of you guys already know what it is that this person can't give you what it is that you actually want and what you actually need. It's fair to just walk away. It's fair to just walk away and go a different direction. Give me something on this Eight of Cups. Okay. It is disappointing for a lot of you guys to have to walk away from this relationship and you're going to second guess yourself to say, did I make the right choice? Did I miss something? But no, like you did exactly what you were supposed to do. I don't think this person was ready for what you're ready for. And just like Debbie says, like you Virgos that I'm reading for, a lot of you want a solid relationship partner. You want an emperor, not a page or not a fluctuating energy. You want somebody to be consistent. So definitely consider the past underneath the deck, Six of Cups. Spirit is urging you to remember what you've been through with this person and how they've shown up because that's who they are. Could be connecting to an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. That's the main energies there. Got a little bit of, that's about it. Mostly I got a little bit of water, but mostly fire and air. All right. You got Libra next. Any Libras in the room? Libra, Libra. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. Much love to each and every all of you guys that's hanging out with me this evening. Thank you, thank you. Show your support for your girl now. So if you guys are watching as you guys are winding down for the evening. But don't forget to hit the like button if you're doing so. It really does help out the channel and send more beautiful souls this way. So I really appreciate it. He totaled 14 cars? Girl, tell me now. 14? No, ma'am. Wow. Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go with track shoes on, baby. Hex to the no. That's not good. That's dangerous. Very dangerous. I hope you definitely continue to move forward. Very irresponsible individual. Very reckless. Um, hmm. Sharon's here for the Libra read. Good to see you again, Sharon. Thank you so much for always coming and supporting the channel. Much love, much love. Thank y'all so much for coming, man. And I know I have some of you guys that watch me that don't really say much, but thank you for always supporting the channel. I see the numbers. Now, here's the issue I have. Y'all tell me what the heck's going on. I get thousands and thousands of views, but I get only hundreds of likes, and I need more likes. So if everybody can do me a favor and hit the like button when you guys watch my content, it would really help the channel. We've been going a year strong, and I'm still here because you guys like the content. You give me feedback, you leave comments, but some of you guys watch and never hit the like button. And I'm just like, wow, come on now. Show your girl some love. So if you're watching and you're one of those people, come on now. You watch it, but you don't hit the like button. Come on. Show your girls some love, y'all. Thank you to those that always do, though. I appreciate you and the ones that always comment. If you want to be one of those people I select for the free reading, that is the secret. Interacting, leaving comments, and showing up for me and showing up for the channel. It says you are deserving of the prize, and I see you all. So make sure you are interacting on the channel because I'm not going to award it to someone who can care less about the channel, right? So yeah, definitely show your love and support. I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie, so much. I appreciate your support. I always see you here. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people that's in the chat, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about some of the folks that's watching in silence. They come on every night and they watch and they don't hit like, they don't leave a comment, they don't do nothing, but they be watching all my videos. And then they secretly book a reading. And it's like, who is this? It's like, who is this? What? And I'm talking about they be booking the big ones. I'm talking about emergency readings, video call readings. And I'm like, I didn't even know this person watched me. Who is this? So yeah, y'all hit the likes. Even if you don't leave a comment because you want to be a unanimous or anonymous, excuse me, go ahead and just at least hit the like button. All right. All right, here we go, Libra. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person that's currently connected to Libra in love and romance. Tell me a little bit about the situation surrounding Libra and their person. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Star. And we have the Emperor. Okay. Somebody definitely wants to talk to you in order to get your attention, Libra. This is somebody that really wants you, okay? And I don't see this person wasting any time to take action towards you. Let's see, what do they want? Like I said, not wasting any time, not a wand, a lot of passion, a lot of fire pony there. Eight of Pentacles. They want to work on this relationship with you. All right. Tell me a little bit more about this Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody that could have the tendency to run away from connections or love. But there's a part of this person that tells them that they just need to come forward and just put in the effort. Yeah, they don't want to lose you. Four of Pentacles. This is somebody that sees you as a valuable option. They've thought about it, overthought it, and thought about it again and say, Libra is my person. I gotta have my Libra. All right, so let's see. Is this a new person or an old person? All right, Libras, if you're watching, I want you to pick either number 1 or number 2, okay? If you pick number 1, I'll give you guys a second. Pick number 1 or number 2. 1 or 2. Pick 1 or 2. All right. If you pick number 1, this person is a new person and it's going to be a King of Swords. So it could be somebody that's very wise. They could be very intellectual, very intelligent, very calculated, and it's definitely someone that is very sure about you. Okay. If you pick number 2, Libra, this is an old person. Two of Swords in reverse that overthought it. I think I can't talk. Both parties are going to be possible air sign or a fire sign. Okay. So card number 1 is new and card number 2 is old. So take it as it resonates. Here we go. So yeah, this person definitely is serious about you, whoever they are. And with the star here to the 3 of Wands in the reverse, I think there's a part of you that is going to play it safe and small. You're not going to give too much to this. And I think it's because you need more time to heal. Okay. You need more time to heal. But you do want a stable relationship. I just feel like when this person shows up, it's that like it's a good person, it's a good timing. I mean, it's a good person, but bad timing. I don't know why my speech all of a sudden is getting all jumbled and stuff. Maybe there's a message in that. What does that mean, Spirit? Okay, King of Wands in reverse. So this person is going to be inconsistent with communication. So sometimes they'll talk to you, then it'll just, and it's like, okay, well, I thought you wanted me. And then that's when you're going to get in your head and be like, I don't know. But this person is serious. We got the Emperor here, okay? We got the Emperor, we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody that really wants to consider investing in this, but they're just not sure. And that's where the inconsistent part is coming in. Okay, so be careful with this person. If it is an old person, be careful. If it's a new person, be careful. Okay. I think there needs to be more of a stable foundation between both you and this person before you both can build. And I think what's going to happen is even if this person wants to come in as an emperor, they're not going to feel too confident because they're going to feel you kind of pulling your energy back. A lot of you Libras are just not open to love right now. Yeah. You're not confident. You're not open. You're still hurting, you know? Yeah. You're still hurting and you're still trying to get past the fears of new. And if this is an old person, you're still trying to get past the fears or the possibility of starting anew with this past person. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to take the risk of it, but you're still going to be focusing on yourself. Okay. What advice do we have for Libra for this situation? And listen to your intuition with the High Priestess here. I think a lot of you Libras know you're not really ready. And it's going to really turn this person off. And that's why their communication is going to kind of start getting kind of fishy. And then we have none here and it agrees like their communication sucks. That's what I'm getting. I feel like that blah, 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 blah. When that happens, I feel like it's the energy coming through. This person's communication is going to start getting wishy-washy and you're definitely going to be turned off even more. So yeah, with the Five of Swords in the reverse, I think it's going to be hard for this person to convince you to not disconnect from this. Too much stuff from the past is making you feel like this person's coming in with some of the similar energy that you dealt with in your past situation. You're going to question that. You're going to question if this person is really about creating peace in your energy or creating chaos. So you're just going to need to like take a moment to think about it with the Four of Swords. You may even request for this person to give you space or give you a moment to think about it. That's what I'm getting. All right. So you could be connecting to, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, possible another air sign. We talked about that earlier. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We got Aries here with the Emperor card. So yeah, a lot of air and a lot of fire. That would be potentially where we're going with this reading. All right, there we go. Next, we're going to go to Scorpio. Unfortunately, no questions in the general read, but if you guys do have specific questions about your unique situation, feel free to book with me. Feel free to book with me. As you guys know, these are general readings, and so I'm just kind of reading the energy coming through. But yeah, that's what we got, Libra. Any Scorpios? Scorpios. Any Scorpios? All right, I guess Scorpios are not here. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna just roll with it, and Scorpios will pop in on later. Like I say, it's just an odd time. A lot of people are still unwinding for the evening. Totally understand. So let's see what we got for Scorpio. There we go. There go JJ. Yeah, Sharon said she'll pass on that one. I agree, Libra. Pass on them. Tammy's here. JJ's here. All right, let's roll, Scorpio. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that Scorpio is currently connected to in love and romance. We have the King of Wands in the reverse. We have the Justice in the reverse. And we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So Scorpio, what I'm getting with this energy, you're dealing with someone who I feel, is not satisfied with inconsistent relationships. It's kind of like they've decided all of a sudden that they don't want to be a player no more. They don't want to play the field, or they don't want to run around no more. And they just don't feel like there's any real benefits of this. So what does that mean for you, Scorpio? Let's see. What does that mean for Scorpio? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. What it means for you, Scorpio, with this person is going around and pretending like they don't want to offer you another relationship or another opportunity. But the truth is they do. They just are not stable right now. Like, this is somebody that's going a little, they're a little wacky. Their energy's I don't know how to describe it. It's like this is somebody that's just not doing too well. I think they've made a lot of bad choices and it's caught up with them. Can also be somebody that drinks a lot or indulges in alcohol or drugs or other things to try to cope with the pain. And all the while, they're going back and forth on what they need to do next when it comes to you. But they're really suffering in silence, this person here. What is this Two of Pentacles? What are they going back and forth about? The issues you guys are currently faced with at this time. They feel like you're holding back from them. You're being closed off. And so they know if they want to reconnect with you, they would have to take action. But how do they when they were operating in this King of Wands in reverse energy? Very reckless, very impulsive, choosing another path, doing whatever they want to do, hooking up with whoever they want to hook up with, just reckless totally. But now it's caught up with them. You see that? Ten of Wands in reverse. It's too much. It's like, oh my gosh, why did I do this? Let's see. Why is it the Ten of Wands in reverse for that energy? Yeah, because these are some selfish hoes. Selfish hoes. What they also notice is that the more that they have distanced themselves from you and they have focused on these other energies, they're losing you because you're holding back from them. You're not offering anything for them. Like it feels as if, Scorpio, you're pretty much just nurturing yourself, loving yourself. And this person's like, whoa, wow. I wanna see what's going on with Scorpio now. Because these other hoes ain't worth it. Hmm. Okay. So with the Justice in reverse, Scorpio, to the Knight of Wands in the reverse, you don't trust this person. You think they're a hoe. Just call it for what it is. You think they're for the streets. And for some of you guys, you have caught this person. And like you're not letting that part of your thought processes die. It's ingrained in your memory, it's ingrained in your trauma response to this situation. When you think of this person, you think of the ultimate betrayal of someone that is non-committal. And you can't be a part of a situation with someone you can't trust at all. It's not even an option. So you don't have anything to give. You don't have anything to give to this relationship. And you feel the need to just protect yourself. You've been through hell and back. For a lot of you, if this is your story, you've been through hell and back with this person. And I feel like there's this resilience after the storm, this push to keep going, to keep fighting through adversity, but you're also very defensive against this person. Understand, fully understand it. All right, hold on. We got some cards that flew out on the flow. All right, let me reshuffle. But yeah, with this all over the, like when that happens, typically that tells me like this person has thrown you for a loop. I think your energy is kind of like you're still trying to get yourself back stabilized and grounded after this big betrayal. Because Scorpio, I believe you had nothing but good intentions for this person and this relationship. And you just felt, betrayed. So the truth is that it has triggered you. This whole thing has triggered you and made you lose a little bit of confidence, make you feel a bit low emotionally, and almost upset that you missed the signs. I'm getting that as well. I think a lot of Scorpios are kind of upset about that as well. Like, why didn't I catch this earlier? Why didn't I see this person for who they were before all this time, or something like that. Okay. Don't beat yourself up too bad. With the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse to the Six of Swords, it's very much possible that this person is wanting to give this thing another shot, meaning they want to pick up where they left off with you. Here's the issue though. With the Six of Swords, this person doesn't know how to make that happen because you're so closed off and so guarded. I'm also getting this person may not have a lot to offer you. Yeah, there it is. Ten of Cups in reverse. They may not be able to offer you a long-term committed relationship because they know that they've ruined their shot the first time around and they're stressed. They're stressed that they've disappointed you. They're stressed that they've ruined this relationship with you. And that's that disappointment. Five of Cups underneath the decks in the reverse. They want your forgiveness. That's what I'm getting, but I don't think they're going to get it from the Scorpio. All right, what advice do we have for Scorpio on this? King of Swords in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse. The advice is for you to recognize it for what it is. That this person is deceitful, very calculated, very manipulative, and they have not changed. They're going to continue to operate in this way with the Tower in the reverse. This cycle will be on repeat. They have not learned any type of lesson. They haven't learned anything since you guys have been apart. They haven't learned nothing, boo. Nothing. Page of Swords in reverse. This person's spying on you, keeping tabs on you. That's the only thing that's going on in their world. All they doing is just keeping tabs on you to see what you're up to, but they're operating in very cowardly energy from reaching out to you because they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. What they would prefer is for you to surrender and chase them, but I know that's not happening with Scorpio. Yep. It's like you're showing up as this untouchable dream, the star. A lot of times a star is like a celebrity or, like wishing on a star. They're wishing that they can have you in their life, but I don't see this person taking much action. Will they take action towards Scorpio? No, no, they're too scared. If this person does, it's going to be very subtle. And the reason why is because this is somebody that's also trying to get you to emotionally respond to them. This is somebody that can easily be triggered as well. So they don't want to trigger themselves and get angry or frustrated if you don't give them the response that they want. I'm getting somebody that can possibly have temper tantrums, things like that. So yeah, just know this person hasn't changed. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag could be your person, and a lot of air. A lot of fire and air in the energy for the collective tonight, y'all. Aries, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, that's most of the energy here. Okay, next we got Saggy. Any Sagittarius is here. I know some of you guys are coming in and out because some of you guys have other things going on, but those that are here, thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button. Show your girl some love. Saggy's next. And for those that haven't checked it out, we did Saggy and Capricorn. I did a reading on them earlier, y'all. Do y'all like the cards? Y'all like these cards? Aren't they pretty? And then they have like the colors on the side and then in the cards. I like it. I thought it was pretty. And it kind of matches my little pink theme. So I was like, these are cute cards. As a reader, do I feel connected to them? Not totally yet. It's going to take time. Y'all know how it is with new cards. It takes a while. So y'all have to tell me if these messages do resonate. So far, I think many of you guys are connected to the messages. But yeah, I think these are very pretty. So yeah, I wanted to wait until tonight to premiere them because I need to play around with them for a little bit before I get totally comfortable with them. But so far, so good. They feel pretty good. All right, Saggies, let's roll. Bree's here. That vape on me is still here, representing for Saggy Waggy. Okay, y'all. I see y'all. Lisa's reminding everybody again, don't forget to like the video, y'all. Seriously. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. The girl works very hard to put these videos together, y'all. So please show your girl some love. All right. Lisa says, I played Saggy and Cappy, but YouTube will not let me post a comment for 24 hours minus some by now. Like your spam. Really? I was getting comments from other people, Lisa. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, maybe I don't know. I'm glad you told me that. That's crazy. Huh. That is crazy. That vape on me said, yeah, those cars are pretty. I love it. Yeah, I think they're so pretty. But yeah, Lisa, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. All right. All right, Sagittarius, let's do this. I know, right? Out of all people, Lisa, that's crazy work. I don't know what's going on with that. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the situation surrounding Saggy and the person that Saggy's connected to in love and romance. What's going on with that situation at this time? We have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Wands. All right. Hmm. I would be surprised if your person comes towards you, Sagittarius, with some type of victim story. How they've been through a lot since you guys have been separated. And the reason why they're going to come forward with that type of story is because they miss you. They really miss you. This is somebody that's been having a very difficult time getting your attention and they really want it bad. Yeah, I'm getting someone that's like, man, if I can just get Sagittarius to drop their guard and give me some attention. But this is also someone that has given up on this relationship way too soon. You may have felt like this person just disconnected from you, didn't want this relationship. And it's because this person has a hard time of letting go of things from the past. Okay. They hold on to a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of issues. And so they may talk a little bit about what they've been going through and why it's been so hard. Poor me, my life, my upbringing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Y'all know your person. Y'all know how they do. So yeah, with the Ten of Wands, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, it's just been so hard. I've had to do this and had to do that. It's just been so much coming at me. That's why I haven't been able to come towards you. Is that true? Partially. I think the truth is this person wanted you to come towards them. Down at the ranch, old buddy, old pal over here, homegirl, whoever y'all dealing with, has been entertaining some third party. That's what you don't need. That's what you don't know that they've been holding on to. Okay. And tell me about this third party. How do they feel about the third party? Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Okay, why the Three of Cups in reverse? Devil in reverse. Here's the deal. They went towards this third party to have some type of new beginning with them after things flopped with you, right? And they were holding on to this third party for the time being. It feels like it's a rebound person that they went to, but it turns out that they don't want this person anymore. Why not? Because they want you. The person that has this firm boundary, that is you, the Queen of Swords. I think what they realized with the difference between a Queen of Wands and a Queen of Swords is a Queen of Wands is very attractive, right? Very attractive, very lustful, typically can get a lot of attention, right? But the Queen of Swords is very wise and someone that knows their worth, and they're just not going to go towards anybody. Like, you're not just going to come towards a Queen of Swords and not come correct. So they went for the easier option, it looks like, and it didn't work out. And so they want to make amends with you. I'm so nosy. What happened with these two? Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? And the Page of Pentacles. They didn't really want to commit to this person. They lied to this person and said they wanted to, but they really didn't want to. Or this other person lied to them and told them they wanted to. Either way, it just seemed like like I say, like a rebound situation or something this person went toward and not really want anything serious with. All right, on to your energy. With you, I really feel like this is your decision. Your decision is outweighing the pros and cons. I do get this very guarded energy from you, and you are definitely outweighing the pros and cons. In more ways than one. You're looking at, is it worth the investment? What am I getting out of the relationship? Is this person going to be fair to me? Is this person going to lie on me, lie to me, cheat on me, do anything to harm me? You're looking at all of the different things. And this is at a time when you are actually in a space of recovery. And I think this is a part of your recovery process, or your part of your healing journey, is to reflect. But as you reflect, you still think about this person, right? But not in the way that screams, I want to be with this person. It kind of screams, I'm really, really ready to kind of move on. But I don't know how to get this person out of my system totally kind of energy. So with this Knight of Wands in reverse, some of you guys are still having the desire subconsciously, don't cuss me out in the comments, of going back to this person. But you know it's not right for you, so you're like, ugh. With the Six of Wands to the Four of Swords in reverse, again, this person wants to get your attention, but they're also very scared of approaching you. So they may use some type of manipulative tactic to get your attention. And it's going to be random. It may be a message. It may be popping up at your job, pop up, be out in the public, whatever. This person, you're going to see them randomly, okay? Something weird. And then we got the 9 of Swords in reverse, which kind of tells me like, no matter how much this person is trying to get over you, they just can't either. They just can't either. What advice do we have for Saggy on this? It's like 2 people that can't get over each other, okay? The advice is the 9 of Pentacles in reverse and the 5 of Pentacles. Don't set yourself up for failure, Sagittarius. I think what Spirit wants you to know is that don't set yourself up for unrealistic expectations of what you want out of this relationship. Like, come down to earth and come down to reality. And understand that when you're dealing with a person like this, can they really give you what you actually want? What did they give you before that has shown you what they're capable of bringing to the table? And that's what you have to really be honest with yourself about. I think the truth is this person is going to continue to play it safe. They're never probably going to fully commit because they're just not ready for that step yet in their life. And it has a lot to do with this person just not wanting a relationship. They like their freedom. They like to be able to, I guess, not have responsibilities or what have you. The problem with your scenario with this person is something about your energy just stands out, where it's not like these other karmics, but it doesn't necessarily mean this person will commit to you. It just means this person's having a hard time shaking you, just like you're having a hard time shaking them. And when that happens, a lot of times it's because it's a spiritual test from the universe for you and this person to learn a very powerful lesson. The problem is, a lot of us, when we're faced with these karmic situations that feel like soulmates, we learn that repeating the cycle over and over and over and over again gets you nowhere. You're just going to keep repeating the same thing and get the same results. And that's where you have to look at it as, is this person over time, have they shown me anything different? And for a lot of you guys, the answer is no, they haven't showed you anything different. And that's what you have to be honest with yourself about. Anything else Sag needs to know? Yeah, you need to see it from a different perspective. Like the perspective I'm talking about. Yeah, that it's going to be a very risky thing to go towards the situation. That's a perspective that needs to be looked at. The person you could be connecting to could be air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is significant. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. Uh, and Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could be anybody. Those are the main ones. What you say, Bree? Bree said, let me find out. He's got a hidden camera on me. Geez. Well, it could be different things. I'm just thinking like when people spy on you, it can be socials. It can be tarot. Tarot is a form of spying. Like people can be getting tarot readings on you. Spying can also be them asking around, driving past your job, your house, going to what places you frequent. Spying can look like a lot of things, or it can be that extreme. It just depends on the person. And these are collective, so it can be anything. But yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. Be safe out there, y'all. We got Capricorn next. Any Capricorns in the room? I see we got Lisa here. Who's a happy Cappy. Don't faint, Bree. Don't faint. We got kids here. Who's a Capricorn Venus? Josie. Hey, what up? You're welcome, love. You're welcome. Don't faint, Bree. Don't faint. Oh man, I know the struggle's real, boo. I get it. You get it. You know, it's just hard for karmics to get it. Like they just keep racking up karmic debt. And when you're trying to heal, they're not, and it's just it's annoying. That's what it is. All right, let's do this, Capricorn. All right, let's see what we got for the Capricorns. The goats. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me about the person and situation surrounding Capricorn at this time in love and romance. We have the King of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Page of Wands. All right. Well, and the Page of Wands was in the reverse, by the way. Hmm. It feels like this person's getting an epiphany. They're realizing that they want a relationship, I guess. I don't know. Let me clarify this Four of Wands. I don't know what to say about this person. This person is a trip. Okay, Two of Cups. Yeah, there we go. They want a relationship. Okay, I was right. And the reason why I was hesitant because the Four of Wands can represent a lot of different things, okay? It can represent marriage, it can represent a home, it can represent a relationship. But I got it right. They want a relation with you. They realize this. They're like, yeah, yeah. Light bulb moment. Woohoo. Capricorn is the one. Capricorn is it. Capricorn is the one I want to settle down with. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this person feels like if they don't take action now, you can be the one that got away because no one else compares to you with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. They've tried. They tried it. They try to go outside and realize, nah, it ain't nothing popping outside. They don't want these other people. Why not, Spirit? Because they know what they want. This is somebody that's very picky. I'm getting someone that's very picky. They don't settle for less. They know exactly what they need. They know exactly what they want. And this is someone that's very hard to please. But something is very captivating about the Capricorn experience. Yeah, they want the Capricorn experience. They don't want nobody else. Now, here's the issue. Why do I feel like you snuck away from the situation, Capricorn, to get your energy grounded and balanced, like snuck away from this person? It wasn't easy, but you did it. It was like, yes, victory's mine. I finally got away from this fool. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, it feels as if you're in a space of like, I had to give up on this, Mika. It just wasn't working out for me. Too much fighting, too much arguing, too much tension and drama with the Five of Wands underneath the deck, surrounding love. You feel like this person wasn't really trying to fight for this love situation. You feel like they were just giving you a hard time. But what you don't know, Capricorn, is right now in this moment, this person definitely wants you. Okay. Now, here's the issue, and this is probably what you've experienced, Capricorn. It's all different for each of you, but with the Page of Wands in the reverse to the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is somebody that kind of ran away because of greed, stinginess. Were you dealing with somebody that just was taking, 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 and not giving, giving, giving? And so now they want to take action. They want to take action and they want to let you know, I'm past all that. I know that's how I showed up in the past, Capricorn, but please understand, I'm not that person anymore. I want to come back and make peace. I really do. I know I have a lot of weight from the past, a lot of drama and things that I brought into this connection. But give me a chance. I know I ruined things with you. So I want to see, what are they bringing new to the table? If they come back, what was new? What's new about this energy? Seven of Pentacles and Queen of Wands. Okay. I think before, Capricorn, this person wasn't taking this thing seriously and they were breadcrumbing their way in this relationship. But now it really feels like somebody that's having a change of heart. They're realizing they can't continue to operate in this way. Otherwise, what's going to happen is they're going to lose you. Like they have no choice. Like their hands are tied. They got to show up and give you what you deserve, or it's over. So this is somebody that's now passionate about you, passionate about giving to this, and they try to get you out of their energy. They just can't. So it's like almost a sign to this person saying, I got to do better. I got to do better. I got to be more generous. Okay. I give. For some of you guys, this person could have had some type of third party in the background, which is why they were giving you a breadcrumb. That's why they couldn't offer more. And, third party could be their family, their friends, actual romantic interest, what have you. But there definitely was some interference here as to why they couldn't give you more in the past, but now they want to give more. So what advice do we have for Capricorn with this reading? King of Wands and Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, here we go. I think this person is very good at one thing and one thing only. And I think they're really good at being very passionate, very loving, very romantic, very charming, a go-getter. But this is somebody that's very hard to work with. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that's very hard to work with. And Spirit is saying, if you go back to this relationship, you're probably not going to feel fulfilled because this person's still navigating through how to be a selfless partner. And it takes a lot of intervention and a lot of time for this person to unlearn old ways, like, old habits. So this person may not have a lot to give you, not to the standards of what you want. And that's going to frustrate you. And notice in the reading, this person would fluctuate. There will be times where this person will come up as a page, a wand, a king. I'm getting this person fluctuates. It's almost like they just shape shift. Be careful with these types of people because it's inconsistent energy. And because of that, there's a possibility this person will revert back to what you know them to be. Be careful. Please be careful. What is the warning Capricorn needs to know? They're going to be undecided always. Two of Wands. They're going to be fickle. That's the warning. Warning, it can go either way because this person needs more time. And I think you will be fickle too. So you could be connecting to a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, uh, a lot of water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, a little bit of air. That's the main energy there. All right, y'all. Aqua Gang's next. Okay, y'all hit the like button, show your girls some love. I know that some of you guys are just now coming to the live. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to rewind the video if you would like. We're currently on Aquarius, but I've done all signs from Pisces all the way to Capricorn. But yeah, don't forget to hit the like button. As Lisa stated, it is so important to keeping this channel a successful channel and getting more people into the live as well as the recording. So please do so. And also it's an energy exchange. It's definitely an energy exchange. It allows me to connect with you more and for you to connect with me. And it's free to hit like. Especially Aquariuses. Y'all better hit like. Come on, girl. Come on, guy. All the Aquariuses watching. Come on now. Your girl's an Aquarius. So show your girl some love. I would appreciate it. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Aqua Gang. Where you at? All right, kids here. We got Star Lover. We got Ty. We got Cash T. Cash T. Aqua in the house. Hey, that's what's up. A lot of aquas here tonight. Love it, love it. All right, Aqua Gang. Let's see what we got. You're welcome for the Capricorn read, kids. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's currently connected to Aquarius in love and romance. And what is that situation surrounding Aquarius? We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Moon in the reverse. And we have the Six of Wands. So many memories, so much going on here about this person's very toxic ways. You guys could have been dealing with someone that was very inconsistent, very in and out of the relationship, causing a lot of problems for you. And it was because they were avoiding committing to you. Okay. This is somebody that typically runs from commitment. They like surface level relationships, ones of which where they don't have to settle down and commit to. And it had a lot to do with this person just feeling like they were not good enough with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So they just lied. They weren't being honest with you. They weren't being honest with you about what's going on and, you know, what they really want. They may have told you they wanted to settle down. They may have told you, Aquarius, they want a relationship. But this is somebody that's not quite there yet. Okay, they're Knight of Wands in reverse. Definitely player vibes here. So why are they coming in Aquarius's reading tonight, Spirit? What is the message? It looks like they want your attention in some type of way. What is that? What they want with Aquarius, Spirit? King of Wands in the reverse, and then the King of Cups in the reverse. No, no, no. We don't want that. Mm-mm. Aquarius, I need you to really listen. If you don't listen at any part of the reading, this is the most important part of the reading. Your person is coming up in your energy because they're plotting. This is somebody that plans to come in and stir up some drama. Okay. They're very triggered by you right now, Aquarius. Very upset, very angry, very temperamental that you are not giving them attention. When I tell you, Aquarius, this person is pissed, they're pissed, okay? And so because they're in this very low vibrational, toxic, volatile energy, they intend to really dive into playing games with you, okay? Give me something on this King of Cups in reverse. Hmm. This person plans to come into the relationship again with you if you let them, and take and take and take and then leave you again. So this is somebody that's coming to play games with you. This is somebody that's very pissed off at you. And so this is like that get back, that tit for tat BS people play. That, okay, fine. Since Aquarius want to play a game, I'm going to play my role and I'm going to pretend like I want a relationship with Aquarius. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take from Aquarius, whether it be your money, your time, your energy, whatever you give to this person, whatever that looks like. Because Aquarius, you're showing up as very abundant. You know, this Queen of Pentacles is a very divine being, very generous, very stable, very self-sufficient. You have a lot to offer to this person. But what I'm getting is once they come into your energy, they're going to run off. And they're going to be like, since you want to ignore me, okay, fine. I'm going to take from you and I'm going to run off on you. Now, Aquarius, let me know in the comments, please, if any of y'all have had this happen. If it's happened to you, bless you, because I know you're pissed. If it's not happened to you, this is a warning message that if you take this person back, they're going to run game on you. It's right here. Let's see why. And I bet it's because they're pissed off at you that you're pulling back. Yeah. Ace, Page of Cups, because Peter Pan, look, Keita already said it. There it is. That's my Peter Pan card. They don't want to grow up. They want to be a Toys R Us kid, baby. Let me tell you something about your person that you need to be aware of, okay, Aquarius? Tit for tat. Tit for tat. You hurt my feelings, so I'm going to hurt yours, Aquarius. You know, some BS. Like, nobody got time for that. So it's going to look like, okay, they see you're doing fine. You're doing great. So let me come on in and play games with Aquarius. And listen, if you are not an Aquarius, but you're a cross watcher, it's very much possible that the roles could be reversed and Aquarius can do this to you. I'm just saying, it just depends on your situation. But I'm feeling for a lot of Aquas out here. This is your story. Because what they're going to do is they're going to take from you and then they're going to ghost you. They're going to just up and leave. Mm-hmm. And this is also someone that needs someone in their energy. They need a mommy, they need a daddy. They don't want a partner. They want somebody to help them out. They want a helpmate. They want somebody to help them out. And so that's where they are with it. But because you're not there and you're not giving them your energy like you used to, they're pissed off. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ty, for sharing. She said, I stopped talking to my person last week because of that reason. For real. Total BS. Yes, Lisa, total BS. Nobody got time for this. Oh my gosh. And then Grady said, yeah, I'm pulling back because they ghosted my ass. This is a game. They were playing games, y'all. Oh my gosh. Aqua gang. No. Here we go. So, Aqua, you're in a space of the moon in the reverse and the four of swords. I think you're conquering your fears, any worries or doubts that you have within you about letting this go. And you're trying your best to let it go, but you're stressed. You don't like to let this person go. You really want this person. It's like I'm getting the energy of an Aquarius that truly, has good intentions, pure heart. You don't plan to really hurt anybody like this person is doing. You're not here for tit for tat and games. But this person triggers some deep-seated paranoia and fears and insecurities and, self-doubt. It triggers your self-esteem. So you have to let it go. It's too much to bear. So like I said, this person is going to try to get your attention back, okay? They're going to try to come in, get your attention. But they also will have a third party that they're trying to decide who they want to be with as well. Tell me about this Queen of Wands in reverse. Tell me about this hoe. Okay, they keeping that one strong along. But it looks like they are having issues with that third party. That third party, let me tell you something about that real quick. This Queen of Wands, when I get the Queen of Wands in reverse, I literally get a hoe. Okay, I'm getting like a promiscuous queen, somebody that's just sleeping around or whatever. This queen probably slept around on your person and it just crumbled. And so now they want to come back to you, but it's like you're not giving them the time of day. I'm getting this person could have tried to call you, text you, get you back. And some of you Aquariuses already know about this third party mess. Some of you guys don't know, but I'm here to tell you there was a third party. So you're on the rebound. And some of you guys are like, you know what? I'm done with you because of that third party. And some of you guys are turning your back because this person plays too many games. Whatever the reason, it still feels like this person's not totally over this third party. So they're not going to tell you that they're still considering that third party or other options. They're just trying to see what's up with you. Page of Wands. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let's see what's up with Aqua. I haven't talked to Aqua in a while. Let's just see. Let's just see what's up. Because I don't want to lose Aqua, but I don't want to lose my hoes either. Whew, okay. Let me see. So what do they really want with Aquarius? Let's get down to what the hell do they want? What do you want with Aquarius? You trying to come in to use Aquarius? What the hell you want? Ten of Wands in the reverse. Temperance. They want this feeling of anxiety, stress, burden, responsibility to go away. They don't like the feeling of having to do all this stuff on their own. Again, we're talking about somebody that needs to have somebody to take care of them. They're a grown child, a grown boy, a grown girl. This is not somebody secure and solid on their own. So when they're faced with the reality that they got to take care of themselves and take care of their own ish, they don't want to. They don't want to. They're going through so much pain and stress and blah, blah, blah. And Aquarius, where you at? Help me, please. Lies. And they're going to come in, use you, and then ghost you again because we're dealing with a immature person that's not ready to settle down. They're just coming to use people. This is a user. This is a person that is always on the defense, always guarded, and in their head about relationships. I don't know. I can't risk surrender. Blah, 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 blah. All right, what advice we got for Aquarius? Aquarius, you get what I'm saying. Five of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. I heard that, Spirit. You're going to put yourself in a predicament of a lot of stress, a lot of drama, a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of BS with this very immature individual. If you were to work on this relationship, it's going to be an uphill battle of BS. You know it. And so the energy is urging you, Aquarius, it's your card, the Fool card, to hold back. The Fool in reverse. You see it. Hold back. Do not take that. Do not risk it, baby. Do not. There's some Aqua out there that's like, but I love him, but I love her. But okay, all right. You got it. You got it, Aqua Gang. You got it. You got it, boo. Because you know Aquarius can't be told what to do. So you got it, boo. Okay. Hold back. Don't do it, Aqua Gang. Don't do it. Let's see why. Why are you urging Aquarius to hold back, Spirit? Because it's a karmic cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. You're going to put it in reverse. Like, we don't want you to go in reverse. We want you to go forward. Come on, Aqua Gang. Look, the karmic wheel. This is a karmic. This ain't your boo thing. This ain't your forever soulmate. This is a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is. And, and Lisa has put it in the chat. And I'm going to put it on the screen so you can see it for what it is. Let me find it. There it is. Blue. Bull. You see it. You feel so drawn to this person, Aquarius, because it was destined for y'all to meet. These karmics come into our life for us to learn very powerful lessons about our worth and about not settling for less. And we've been on this energy forever, y'all. Haven't we, Keita? We've been on this energy forever. And it's some Aquariuses that's watching me now. They keep giving this person and this fool a chance. And it's messing up the aqua vibe. I need you to go ahead and release it in love and light so we can get out of this karmic cycle. Aqua gang, please let it go. Let it go. Release it. Release it. Love y'all. This person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be a Pisces. Could be Cancer, Scorpio. Could be a fellow Aqua, Libra, Gemini. That's the main energies there, though. But you know, I'm going to tell you right now, Aquarius, you know what to do. Aquarius, like, I know, I know. All right. I can mess with y'all because y'all my people. Y'all like the sarcasm. It makes you guys smile. And for those that have let this relationship dynamic karmic go, you may just still be on your healing journey, and that's okay. It's totally okay. The messages are just still coming through because maybe there's still some lessons that need to be learned from that experience for you to learn and grow. You know what I'm saying? So you don't repeat the cycle, because the way spirituality works is, if you're caught up in karmic cycles as significant as this one, if we're not careful, Aqua Gang, you can meet someone new that's going to feel just like that ex. Same experience, different body. If you don't totally heal and do the spiritual work of letting this go and changing mindset, go through that dark night of the soul, personal transformation. Yep, I know. Aquarius's favorite line. True. Y'all know it's true. All right, we're going to close out with Pisces, y'all. Thank you guys so much for coming to the live. Don't forget to hit the like button. Show your girls some love. Aqua gang in this thing. It's going to be all right, Aqua. And for everybody else that's getting these messages, they're never easy. I'm gonna tell you right now. As a tarot reader, it's so hard to deliver messages that I know my readers, I mean my subscribers and my viewers and clients don't want to hear. But as readers, we have the responsibility to give you the truth. And I'm just gonna give you the truth for what it is. No sugarcoat, just give it to you straight up, no chaser. Just that way you can know what's coming through so you can make the changes necessary, you know? Yeah, I know is Aquarius's favorite line. It sure is. I know. Listen, how many Aquariuses say I know in a day? We're like, I know. Okay, shut up. We really be knowing for real. And we don't be just saying that, we already know. Aquarius is fun, full of fun facts. We know a lot of different things. And people don't recognize that. Aquarius are very nerdy, very quirky, very inquisitive, very curious. You'll get down rabbit holes and learn all kind of weird crap. And people be like, no, do you really understand? Like, yeah, Aquarius really knows. Because you do. All right, y'all, we rolling. We're going to do Pisces next. All right, Pisces. Are you asleep? Pisces, Pisces. All right, Pisces. My dreamy skin says I nailed the aqua read. Awesome. Ooh, I need some dreamy skin. I might have to look at your channel, boo. You selling something? I need some dreamy skin. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Let me click on your page. Hold on. Stop the reading. Stop the reading. Oh, okay. You do sell some stuff. Okay. I think you do. I'm gonna have to check out your stuff. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right. Send me an email. If you sell something, my dreamy skin, send me an email with a link to your shop. I don't know if you sell something, but I do need some dreamy skin. I got a dermatology appointment next week. So I need dreamy skin. If you selling something to create some dreamy skin. My email is mickeydivinetarot@gmail.com. I'm not joking. I'm being for real. Pisces. I'm not even going to take that because I got distracted. I wasn't ready. For those that want to know that just jumped out, it was a judgment card. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Pisces sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Pisces sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Tell me a little bit about the person that's currently connected to Pisces in love and romance at this time, and what is that situation surrounding Pisces? We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the King of Pentacles. I really think there is honestly a epiphany that's hitting this person, Pisces, when it comes to the fact that a lot of pride and ego is getting in the way of this connection. You know what I'm saying? And I think this person is a bit cocky. I'm getting like a bit of a cocky energy with this person, but also lack of confidence. It's like a fake cockiness, a fake arrogance. I don't know how to describe this mess here. It ain't right. Pisces, you know what I'm talking about. It just ain't right. it gives this person tries to act like a giant when all they really are a page. They try to act like an emperor, but they're a page. And it's like, sit down, girl, sit down, boy, sit down. You ain't hitting on nothing. Like, I don't, who is this? Leilani says, oh my gosh, this is my story. Girl, no way. Who the heck is this? It's like they really just let their pride and ego, they just puff out their chest like they really own something. Boy, bye. Anywho, back to the story. This is somebody that really recognized that they messed up. They probably was feeling themselves a little bit too much, feeling that, thinking that they got it like that. And what ended up happening was they missed out on a great opportunity with you. And with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, they feel like you're the one that got away because this person chose to be very manipulative and not be honest about their true intentions. The truth about it is this person caused a lot of chaos and dysfunction in this relationship. I feel like this is somebody that was very manipulative, very toxic, but kind of mask all that through ego and pride. It's almost like a inflated sense of self that's not even true. What does this person want? Why are they showing up in Pisces energy, spirit? Knight of Wands and Ace of Wands in the reverse. Eek, eek, eek. I don't like that. I don't like that. This is somebody that really wants to come towards you with a lot of passion, but they're not kind of feeling it right now. And they're not feeling it right now because you're not feeling them right now. This is somebody that feels it's best to just hold back and it's best to procrastinate with taking action because they know that they messed up. I will give it to your person, Pisces. They're being self-reflective, and that's good. Let's give them kudos for that. Woo! But what the heck is this Knight of Wands energy? You know what I'm saying? Knight of Wands is giving like player energy. Yeah. Avoid it. Avoiding committing, avoiding giving their all. If it's not on their time and their terms, it's not going to work. And I think their time with you is definitely coming to an end. With this Eight of Cups here to this Five of Swords in reverse, that's the best you got. Is to just kind of like leave it all behind. To make peace. This person has disappointed you in many ways. And so to just kind of summarize the story, I would say you can't be a part of a continual disappointment where you're constantly disappointed by somebody. Of course, you're going to run away and avoid them at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Too much. Why would you continue to engage in somebody who is acting like they don't care? I mean, it just don't make sense to me. But they're mad because you're not caring. Like they want you to care. Here's where you're at. And I think a lot of Pisces would agree with this. You're in a space where you feel like if you run away from this situation, totally distance your energy away from this person, it would lead to better prosperity and peace in your life. This person has shaken up a lot of chaos, a lot of stress, and you're ready to, move forward to someone else. Some of you guys could be actually dating, getting to know other people, hanging out with friends, family, what have you, or, other people. And unexpectedly, this person is going to feel kind of stuck on what to do now. And that's why, and I think you're feeling kind of stuck too, but I think this person is going to feel kind of stuck on what to do because you're not showing up the same way you used to. All right, so let's look at this person again. I want to see what this King of Pentacles is. Hmm. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles in the upright, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So it's obvious and it's very true that you and this person have a strong soul contract, okay? Meaning you may have felt like, Pisces, this is a hard person for you to shake. The problem with this person is they're not being a fair partner. They're not. They're very stingy. They're very self-serving. They're very focused on money, greed, finances, things, practical matters. They're not focused on love when it comes to you. See that? As long as you can continue to give to them and give them what they want, it's all good. But what about you? What are you getting in the return? What are you getting in the experience? With the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels like they get what they want and then they flee. They don't fully surrender or totally, connect into a secure relationship. And then it pisses you off and makes you run away. So I'm still not quite getting what this person wants out of this. Spirit, give me a little bit more about what they want with Pisces. What do they want? Okay. This person's really irritating me, y'all. We got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. There goes that stingy energy, y'all. I'm trying to pull other cards to see. And then I got the Queen of Wands. Here we go. They want to get what they can get. I'm not getting any love here. I'm not getting any love. Are y'all getting any love from this person, Pisces? Because I'm not getting it. And we've been on this energy for a while, y'all. I'm so tired. This is another reading. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. Hmm. Um, I'm going to look further into this because I really want to give you more answers in this, but it keeps just giving me like somebody that is mooching. It's a very moocher, opportunist type of energy. Okay, one more in one card, Spirit, and one card. What is this person's ultimate goal out of this relationship with Pisces if they were to reconcile? We have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. This person trying to avoid responsibility. They want the benefits of a relationship without the actual relationship. It feels like somebody that is okay with being with you as long as they can get the benefits of the relationship. But when it comes to actually being in a relationship for love and for being a responsible partner, that's where this person is not able to give you what you need. Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting. All right, what advice do we have for Pisces? And I'm just trying to meditate on the energy because this person is very manipulative. I feel like they're trying to manipulate my reading and it's not happening. What advice do you have for Pisces? The Fool and the Nine of Cups. You're going to find more peace and happiness being alone by yourself for the time being. I think you'll find a lot more peace. But you just have to take the risk to make that first step. Get out of your head. Don't overthink this relationship dynamic. Allow yourself to surrender. I think a lot of you guys are so caught up with wanting love so much, Pisces, that you're not allowing yourself to just kind of take it for what it is and just surrender. Some of you guys have moved past this and you know what I'm saying, but others that are just now watching that need this message. You need to hear, you know, that this is the truth. You're dealing with someone that's just coming to take advantage of you. I mean, I pulled all kind of cards. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. Is there any love here? I'm not getting no love. I'm like, where's the love? That's why I keep asking. Okay, what else? What? Same thing. Moocher, opportunist, user. This person could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and we have Pisces and Sagittarius and Leo. Could be anybody, but that's the main energies right there. Boy, oh boy, Pisces. If this is your reading, sending you lots of love and light, it looks like, you know, you tried your best. You gave it your all. And even though this person is having some moments to acknowledge their shortcomings and things that they have done, I still feel like this is still somebody that still will not take full accountability. It's like they almost still has this trip that I can still get Pisces no matter what. And y'all know how I operate on this channel. That is a hell no. No way. Absolutely not. Not for my subscribers. Nope, nope, nope. All right, y'all. That concludes the reading for tonight. Did y'all enjoy it? I hope so. I hope so. Thank you guys so much for coming. Be sure, if you haven't done so already, hit the like button. Like. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I saw some of you guys that went back and watched a few readings, and you guys said these messages are resonating for you, especially when I saw a couple Libras giving me some feedback. Thank you guys for the feedback. I really appreciate it. And if you are watching the recording and you see any messages for tonight that resonate with your story, don't hesitate to let me know. And if you made it this far in the reading and watched it live or watching the recording, leave me a red emoji down in the comments, as long as it's red, and it will increase your chances of winning a free personal tarot reading. These are people I know that's actually watching the content, hanging out with me, and really engaged. And I can't thank you guys enough for doing so. And also, if you guys have not done so already, check out my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, where I do offer personal readings as well as ebooks, tarot reading courses, and what have you. Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming to the live. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care of yourself. Namaste. Good night.